Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Thank you. The crowd is amazing. Always love the crowd.
No pictures.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Sitting Ringside. This is episode number 206. As always, I am Rob Revilla, and with me we have Mark Ambumiller and Rudy Lara. How's it going, fellas?
Not too bad.
It's going, man. It's been a long couple of days. Last night was, I slept horrible. I ate really good, man. The thing is, I started grilling, and I started drinking, and I hadn't drank in a while. I drank like half a bottle of whiskey, and I got so drunk. And I woke up at like 1 a.m, dude, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was just wide awake. It was horrible. So I've been dragging ass all day, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this day over and heading into the weekend, man. Just Prestige Worldwide.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out to the shirt. Boats and hose.
Right on. Well, before we get started, let's do our quick shout outs to HKA USA. Go to hkusa.com. Show your support. They show support to us and to fighters. Also, a quick shout out to our streaming partners, Triller TV, Flow Combat, ESPN Plus, DAZN, and MMA TV. Also, to our supporters at foxhoundfuel.com. Go to foxhoundfuel.com. Any purchase that you get there at checkout, use our discount code every single time. And it's FBMMA in all caps. And I think, there we go. We have the QR code right there. You know what to do. If you don't know how to use the QR code, you're living under a rock. Scan our QR code, and it'll take you straight to their website. Use our discount code, FBMMA. Also, to our friend, John Tyler. And this is for you, fellas. You want to get some comfortable underwear, go and check him out. Go to his website or scan the QR code and get 20% off your entire purchase using our discount code, FIGHTBOOK, in all caps. And Rudy, who's our other new sponsor?
Don't forget Shell Shock CBD. Use code FIGHTBOOKMMA, FBMMA, 10% off your first order. They have all sorts of stuff. Last week we talked about it. They have CBD lube.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
I don't know
QR codes, the screen I can just keep seeing every time you pop that up. It just kept on going.
You got a CBD lube. You got a bundle, a 4-deal bundle. Did the eclipse happen? It hasn't happened, right? It's happening in April. So they still have a deal going on where you can get a pair of eclipse glasses with a purchase. So visit their website, check them out.
The lube and the glasses.
Helps us out.
Eclipse.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, make sure you wear the glasses though. Don't be a dumbass.
Wear the glasses.
And if you want to get some merch, go to our store. Go to our merch store. You can scan the QR code there. Like I said, every Thursday night, if you don't see what you want, just let me know. I'll make it happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, guys, we do have a guest tonight, Albuquerque's own Amanda Lovato. She's going to be talking about her upcoming boxing match and, what's going on with life with her. But before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about the upcoming events that are happening this weekend in the MMA, kickboxing, grappling, Muay Thai category. We have live on FIGHTBOOK MMA March 15th, Hexagon MMA 15, Moesio Brandao versus Anthony Morel. Then we
Brandao.
have Brandao. Then we have also live, streaming live at the website, WXC93, Jeremy Henry versus Chad Decker. Also,
Chad Deckers.
uh,
Mhm.
we also have Cage Warriors 167 happening tomorrow. And of course, one fight night. I can't remember the name. I forgot to write it down here on my list, but it's one fight night. That's going to be streaming live at the website as well. And I'll be doing the live results also. And then the following day, Cage Warriors 168. They got a back-to-back events. That's going to be,
Nice.
yeah, it's going to be pretty badass. So, also KSW 92 Fusion Fight League. That's also going to be streaming live at the website, and of course, UFC Fight Night 239. We will be giving our predictions on that fight card in the boxing bare knuckle slap fighting category on March
Damn, but wait,
15th.
there's more.
But wait, there is more. Live on UFC Fight Pass in New York, Callum Walsh versus Doran Yelotsinov. They are in
What?
fighting a 10 rounder in the junior middleweight division. And then in Birmingham, England, live on ESPN Plus, this is a title fight. Nathan Henney versus Brad Pauls. They're fighting for Henney's British middleweight title. Then live on DAZN in Las Vegas on the 16th. This is going to be for the IBF and WBA lightweight title eliminator. William Cepada versus Maxi Hughes. And that's going to be pretty much it on what's happening and what's, you know, what's going to be happening this weekend, man. It's a busy weekend. So if you're not, like David always would say, if you're not tweeting every single
Like
round,
you would
talking
say,
about
did he die?
it.
What
He's
happened to
not a
David?
he's
Where are you, David? We
David's
miss
been
you, David.
busy, man. We do.
We miss you
Miss
a lot.
David. He'll be back next week.
I need you,
He's
David.
joining us. Yeah, if you're not doing anything that's relevant to the fight starting tomorrow, guess what, folks? You are not a real fight fan. And what else?
Not a real fight fan.
What else? If you're not doing what on Fridays?
You got to do the fucking Friday challenges, man. Every single
You have
Dana
to.
White fucking Friday challenge. Even the ones he doesn't like, those are the ones you got to double down and go harder. You know, just up the ante, add some ingredients, and record yourself and send it to him. And
Oh, dude, send it to us. Shit, DM
he'll
one
send
of
you a
us.
free. He'll send you a free bottle of Howler Monkey, guaranteed.
Well, before our guest joins us, let's talk a little bit about UFC 299. What are you guys' thoughts on that card?
What about it?
It wasn't
No,
too
I thought it
bad.
was awesome, amazing from start
Yeah.
to finish. I enjoyed pretty much every single fight, man, up until the last fight. I mean, it didn't go the way I wanted. I kind of wanted Cheeto to win, but I knew
Yeah,
O'Malley would.
man.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't think he was going to win in the fashion that he did. I
Mm.
mean, he destroyed Cheeto Vera. And hats off to him for having an amazing chin, but what about that ref? He
Right?
let him go a little long. He went a little long in the tooth, but that's okay. It was an entertaining fight.
Yeah, it was.
But I enjoyed the event, man. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it a solid 10.
Oh, that's good, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I'm gonna give it a it's gonna be a 10 as well. I was gonna do a 9, but
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it.
yeah, I
Let's
mean
go 10 all around.
10 all around us three. I'm sure David would
I have to.
David would probably give it a 5, maybe a 4 point.
Poirier's knockout of Saint Denis was just, you know what I mean? Like that just, I you
I mean, we had a ton of finishes from the get
know
go.
what? Wow.
Yeah.
It was
MVP,
entertaining, man.
Holland.
Curtis Blades,
Ooh,
you know,
right?
finishing Jayton Almeida, that was amazing.
So
Peter Yan, Song Yadong. I mean, the fights were just they were
dude,
perfect. I loved it. It
yeah.
was fun.
It was fun to watch.
So,
Dustin Poirier. I mean, damn.
Ooh, my God.
Fight of the night. Sean O'Malley did get performance of the night, and rightfully so. He put on a fucking clinic on Cheeto Vera, and it was hard to watch, man. Getting Cheeto get beat down like
It
that,
was.
and sometimes I don't know. You got to wonder if they know what's best for him. So they've been knocked around for 5 rounds. But hey, man, who am I to judge? Dude's a fucking warrior. Went out on his shield, and he didn't even go out.
No.
no. And he showed a picture of the X-ray on his forehead, and it's all shattered. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not interested in seeing a rematch between
No.
them now. I think Marlon
no, I
needs
don't
a
think
couple fights.
so.
Oh, time to move forward.
I want to see Sean O'Malley versus Marab for the
Yeah.
jacket.
That's a good matchup right there, man. I hope it does happen. I think it will happen. We always pretty good about predicting on what fights are going to be happening. You know what I mean? So, but Dustin Poirier, man, you
Wow.
think he's back? Is he back?
I mean, hard to tell at his age, but he doesn't look like he skipped a beat. He looks like he's doing
Right?
100 times better. But ladies
Mhm.
and gentlemen, our guest has arrived. Welcome.
Yay! We have Miss Amanda Lovato. How's it going, ma'am?
Good. How are you guys?
Pretty good, pretty good. Um, Thank you so much for joining us. I know we have you got your fight here coming up pretty soon, and yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Who are you
Yeah.
facing? You're fighting at Sparta. This is going to be a boxing match. Let's get into it and talk about that fight, Amanda.
I'm going to be fighting Molly. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I've had a year off and I've just been really eager to get back in there, whether it be with boxing or MMA. I just like to stay busy. So, like, a year is a little bit too much for me, but I did take off time at the end of last summer just to kind of focus on school, but then I realized that I can't really focus on school if I'm not training, and it's like my outlet. So I had to kind of get back into a really good focus on what my goals were and kind of hit the ball rolling again in August and September, and we've just been waiting for something.
Are you still going to school?
I'm still going to school. I'm taking
Okay,
it a little bit slower just because I am trying to get into a nursing program.
right.
But it's like I love fighting at the same time, so it's hard to kind of decide, well, do I want to just jump into this nursing program or do I want to just keep taking fights and kind of prolong the process? So it is what it is.
Yeah,
Robert's a
you know,
nurse.
getting in the nursing program is it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard, and just doing the whole entire program at itself is even more harder.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
science classes alone are like kicking my ass, and I'm just like,
yeah,
man, why do we need to know all this stuff? But you learn a lot of cool stuff. You learn different things about yourself, and honestly, I feel like I've been able to correlate my discipline with fighting with school, and sometimes you just have to bow your head down and get shit done.
hell yeah. um, so what got you into wanting to go into nursing?
Um, I think out of high school I was interested in it, but I think a lot of it has to do with my son, only
Okay.
because he had that extended period in like the NICU. He was in
Hmm.
the PICU on and off for like his first year of life. So I kind of know the other side of that kind of stuff. And then I just have my sister's a nurse, my brother-in-law's a nurse, I have a friend at the gym that's a nurse, and it just seems like it would be a good job where I could work a few days a week and then I would have time to train and be with my son the other days.
Yeah, it's I've been in the field for this June is going to be uh 20 21 years
Oh,
Damn.
props
in
to
the
you
field.
guys. Hell
She's
So
yeah.
like my new
yeah,
Dr. Roberto.
just call me Dr. Via, you know?
Dr. Via.
Mhm.
No, it's me being so I'm not a nurse, I'm a medical assistant, but with all the years experience that I have, I mean, I'm pretty much a nurse. I mean, I
Yeah.
Nah,
can
bro.
pretty much,
I want to get
I
that in
can,
writing. I'm going to make you a certificate that says that I'm pretty much a nurse.
I'm pretty much a nurse.
Well, all jokes aside, I don't know if you guys heard that big old scandal in Florida, but for like 5Gs, you can go buy a certificate with your name on it that says you're a nurse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen that and I've heard that, and that's kind of messed up.
Is
It's
it the
messed
Donald
up.
Trump school?
Oh my
Is it
god.
the Donald Trump school?
Kid Rudy. No, but I before getting into the field, I was in, I was also fighting. I was in construction. I was doing just the most weirdest jobs. I was in, doing doggy daycare. I mean,
Doggy
it's
daycare.
yeah, dude. I ran the program for a kennel. It was on 4th Street, the Canine Country Club. Um, they have and it's pretty much a country club. So
Canine
yeah,
Country Club. It sounds like a bar that, like a honky tonk bar that you take your dog to.
yeah, no, but yeah, it's fulfilling being a nurse. It's you get to meet a lot of cool people, and there's the good side and the bad side, but
I
the
couldn't
good
do that.
always, yeah, the
That's a
good
hard
always
job. I couldn't do
outweighs
that.
the the bad. So you got to
I don't
have
like
patience,
blood. I don't
Amanda.
like blood on me. I don't like other people's fluids on me or near me, you know, and that's just part of the job. And
It
dude, I
is.
could not do that kind of work. So
So you don't
mad
like getting
respect.
punched in the face either, then.
Yeah, yeah. I had a friend who used to work at an insane asylum, and he would tell me about instances where they would attack him. And he took up jujitsu to learn how to defend himself because some of these guys they're literally insane.
Yeah, but see, Amanda, she's a badass. You look at her, she's this little tiny. How tall are you? About 5 feet?
Yeah, I'm 5 foot.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, Roberto is too.
no, Amanda knows I'm not 5 feet. She sees me at the fights.
I wish I was
You're
his
5'1",
5 feet.
Berto. Be honest.
No, but when you see Amanda, she's 5 foot, jacked, just ready to take on the world. And I think that having that experience in the fighting and mixing it into the nursing, that's a good combination.
Yeah. I think it's gonna go over well. It's gonna take me a little bit longer than what I'd like, but I'm starting to realize as I get a little bit older that like it's not a race. You could do life
Oh
at
yeah.
your own pace. So I'm just trying to take it like one step at a time with fighting, with nursing, being a mom, like all of it. It's just one step at a time.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. So how's your boy doing? How's he
He's
doing overall?
He's doing awesome. We had a follow up with his shunt and everything. When was it? I want to say in January, and they said everything is looking good. His like speech and development has come such a long ways. It's crazy
Mm,
to think he's gonna be 6 here in 2 weeks. So it's just
Wow,
like time flies. It's so
it
crazy.
does.
that's crazy. I remember the first time y'all were posting on social media about what was going on with your son, and I was just like, holy shit, this is not good, because having hydrocephalus is it it can cause a lot of brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, and not a lot of kids can they don't survive having this. So him being alive for 6 years with this that is he's a fighter right there.
Well, and he's just like the happiest little boy.
He
And
is.
like he's just like everybody thinks I'm really bubbly and stuff, and like we have our spicy side, don't get me wrong, but he's just like smiling from ear to ear. He goes with me to a majority of my training sessions, and we go and visit some of the boxing gyms. And he just walks in like he knows everybody, and we won't even know people. And he's just like, "Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?" So
That's
he's a
awesome.
joy.
That's cool. That is so cool. I saw
Yeah,
a
my
picture
daughter
of
just goes
him.
up to random people and says hi, especially when she sees other kids. Hi, hello. Man, kids are awesome.
Yeah, they have like no fear. That's like the
Yep,
best
they
part
are.
about it.
So, how's training
And no
camp?
filter
How's
either.
that going? What was that, Mark?
No filter either. They have no filter.
Oh no, no filter. No filter at all. But I don't know, I think that's kind of like the best part about being a kid, and then as we grow older, we're told that we need to like have a filter, and it's like, well, maybe we don't need it all the time. I don't know.
No.
That's just my opinion though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a time and place for us not to have a filter, and I think it's always a time and place for not having a filter.
Oh, Mark.
Oh, Mark, with your echo.
Muted him.
Okay. Amanda, talk to us a little bit about your training. How's that going? It's I know your fight's in March 23rd.
Hmm.
Coming up. It's just around the corner. How do you feel? You feel good? I mean,
Yeah, I feel really good. I'm really excited. We've been focusing a lot on just like tweaking stuff and fixing the stuff that my coaches are like, okay, this is something we need to correct. Like, you've been doing this a long time. We have to correct this. So we've just really been focusing on making small adjustments for, like, I guess, the bigger picture. And honestly, everything's just on point. I've had some awesome training partners. I've been able to get some awesome sparring in at the Sanchez Brothers gym. And then I've gotten a couple of training sessions in. Well, one training session in with Kat because she's fighting the
mm,
same day here. So it's just been a really good camp. So I'm excited
that's
to just go out there and kind of just do my thing and show out because I've worked really hard for it.
hell yeah. I mean, being out for a year and then coming back, I mean, I'm sure you still have those, butterflies in your stomach and that, you're just so anxious to get in there and just let it all, just destroy your opponent.
Yeah, well, that's like the exciting thing because that's something that I did have to like switch over was like the mental aspect of it because it's not known that my record's not the greatest. And I went from like 0-7 to 3-8 as a pro MMA fighter. And then I should be 1-2-1 as a professional boxer. But unfortunately, my win got overturned because the first round of our fight went 3 minutes and not 2 minutes. So they did my whole fight as a no contest. But now women's boxing is going to 3 minute rounds, so we're not going to have that issue anymore ever again.
Hell yeah.
So
Good, good. That's good. 3-minute rounds, and this fight is a 4-rounder, right?
yep, 4 3-minute rounds.
Awesome,
So what do you know
awesome.
Nice.
about your opponent?
I've actually seen her fight. We actually fought on the same card. I think it was 2 years ago when I fought Randy out there. I know she's scrappy and like wants to move forward, but I kind of just we've been working on what I'm good at and really correcting and kind of bringing back the pressure fighter that I used to be. So I'm honestly excited to just get in there and show what we've been working on.
Did you think to yourself, I could take her?
I think that about everybody that I fight.
Hell
Any thoughts?
yeah.
Any? I mean, you're dabbing into boxing. Do you think that you'll ever get into bare knuckle? Because it's getting huge. It's getting popular here in Albuquerque. So, I mean, is that
I
something that
feel
you would want
like
to do, or?
for me, not in the picture right now. I feel like that's like if I was ready to be at the end of my career, like as fighting wise, that's something that I would really consider doing. Like fighting's not about money for me. And that's a really big reason like I'm going to school and stuff because I
Mhm.
want to be able to fight for fun. It's not going to be about money for me. So even though bare knuckle is paying great and you can make good cash off of it, Like maybe as a last fight, like when I decide that I'm going to be done fighting. But right now, it's just not in the books for me because those girls are tough as shit. And I
Yeah,
honestly,
they
I
are.
bartend and I serve during the week, and like I get little black eyes, and I'll go in and people look at me all crazy, but I don't know how they're gonna look at me if my whole face is like
Yeah,
swollen.
you'll end up looking like a Chucky doll.
It's
I mean,
happened before. It's
yeah,
happened before.
it's crazy. You know, when you ask somebody, "Would you like to bare knuckle box?" It's like asking them, "Would you like to get your face cut up?" Because
Well,
it happens almost every time.
Well, your
yeah.
teeth are way too white and way too straight for bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet. Not
Those
yet.
are
Maybe as like an
that
end of the
shit's for
career
like people
thing.
who got like that mucked up grill. Like, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to lose. Let me go get hit one time.
yeah.
Joey, welcome to the show, brother. I know you
My
you
bad, bro.
jumped
I
on a
fell
little late.
asleep. I fell
That's
asleep.
okay. Our guest here is Amanda Lovato. She's from my hometown, Albuquerque, New Mexico. She
Nice.
trains out there at Fit NHB. So she's got a boxing match coming up on the 23rd of March, and
Oh,
she's
nice.
fighting Molly Bakowaski. That's how you pronounce
Bukowski,
her name, or
Where's that lady from?
Bukowski,
Wisconsin?
Molly
Bukowski.
Bukowski. I
I don't know
probably with a
where.
name like that.
Shamil.
I know
You
she
know what?
trains out in Colorado, but I wouldn't have been able to pull that one off. That's why I just left it at Molly.
Molly B.
Molly B. She's from
uh,
Colorado, and she's gonna lose in Colorado.
That's the
yes.
game plan.
Hell
Hell
yeah!
yeah.
I mean, compared to you, she doesn't even stack up. You've had 12 pro fights, and she's had one, and she lost. So I think she's in for a she's in for a big letdown in front of her home crowd.
This
That's
is
the
a boxing
plan.
match, correct?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, just don't forget you can't kick her.
No,
I
I
would love
think
to see a boxer just go out there and just do a one inside leg, bow.
well, I think as an amateur,
Oops.
like I've thrown like a spinning back fist in a boxing match, and then like we got in between corners, and the coach that I was with at the time was like, "Hey, we can't throw this. This is boxing. You don't throw those in boxing." I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
Shit, my
You know,
bad,
my
coach.
bad,
My
my bad.
bad. I just be
How many
playing. I just be
amateur
playing.
fights have you had?
I'm sorry.
How many amateur fights have you had?
I think I had 12 AMI fights, so I think I was. Let me think. I'm trying to think. I'm so horrible at this being put on the spot. I think I was 2-1 or 3-1 in boxing. I had 2 kickboxing matches, and then I had 4 MMA fights before I went pro. I think I still went pro just like a little bit too early because I didn't play any sports in high school, or I wasn't like super athletic growing up. My move to Las Vegas, New Mexico with my grandma my senior year, and I was a wild child. And she took me to her karate class, and his daughter was looking for a sparring partner because she was actually fighting. And I was 150 pounds, I think, at the time. And this little 110-pound girl just beat the shit out of me. And I was like, there's no way. But I just kept going back and going back. So I feel like fighting's like really humbled me and honestly made me a better person because I probably wouldn't be who I am today without it.
So
Yeah.
you did karate. I gotta ask you, Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai?
Oh, I would go with Miyagi, right?
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
I
No.
don't know, not that kind of karate.
It was
We did the
Taiju
real stuff.
Kembo.
Damn. Can you say that, Roberto? 5 times
No,
fast.
I can't say that 5 times fast. I
Roberto's
can
bad
barely
at
even
saying.
say her opponent's last name. Oh man. Are you going to be attending Fight World MMA?
Yes, I actually think I'm gonna try and help kind of work the backstage part of it this time
Oh,
around,
okay.
just so I could be and like see some of my teammates as they're making their walk. Because
Nice.
I think that card is like a majority of our fighters. So I'm really excited for all my teammates that are fighting on my that card. And then actually my teammate Victoria, it's like almost coming around full circle, but her opponent is actually somebody that I fought in my amateur career. So it's kind of cool to kind of see her fight her too.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's such a small world in this MMA and community that you never know when you're going to see your old opponent fighting one of your friends.
Mm-hmm. And you honestly, I think a majority of the time people like are cool with their opponents at the end of
Hmm.
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can get backstage. I mean, I'm gonna be there cage side anyways, but I'm gonna try to go backstage and film a little bit of our boy Ozzy.
Oh yeah.
Backstage
Yeah.
Betty, Roberto.
When you fought that girl, did you win or did you lose?
I won.
Oh yeah,
I
I'd be talking
wasn't at,
shit. I'd be talking shit. She
well
punches like a bitch.
so
Don't
I
take
think I
that
came at
shit.
her all crazy and then she had me in a guillotine and it was like scary for a minute, but as soon as I got out of that guillotine, I was like, all right, you need to let loose because that wasn't cool. And then I TKO'd her. And my
Nice.
Hell
teammate's
yeah.
pretty scrappy and I think she's a little bit bigger and I think she hits a little bit harder than I do, so it's gonna be an interesting night.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I can't wait. This card is actually John Judy is doing a good matching for this event. So
Oh,
yeah, it's the
JD's I think one of
yeah.
the best matchmakers
Oh,
out there.
by far. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, we got some
His shows are awesome.
weird comments on here. Check this out, Roberto. From Malam Sakpacha. I'm a spiritual, powerful man. I'm here to make the dream of yours become reality.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
opportunity for you to call
Calm
to
down,
make good use of
Nigerian
it.
prince.
Bro, you
Oh,
want to
here
get
we go.
money, lotto numbers, traveling to abroad, luck of job? Who doesn't like luck of job? Marriage, instant money, business,
Bob's and Vagine.
enemies
Show
protection.
me Bob's and
Never
Vagine.
that.
I'm interested in what number 9 is. Enemies protection. Is that like you're protecting my enemies or you're protecting me from my enemies? That's what I'd like to know.
Where did this comment come from?
I don't know, bro. But money rituals and many more. You can call him human blood involved. What? Human blood
hell?
involved? That is
What the
weird. No.
hell?
It
What are you
says
talking
Sacrifice
about?
people, bro.
no human blood involved. This guy's weird, bro.
Yo, what the
I hope
hell?
he
It's gotta be a troll account.
I hope he tracks down my IP address.
What?
Amanda, this is the type of stuff we get on our show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was weird.
That was
That was
weird.
particularly weird. No human blood involved. You got me at that. Like, you sold. That's what got me sold, bro. No human
That
blood
sounds like
involved.
there's blood involved, and
I know,
hopefully
right?
it's not like any animal blood either.
Just meet me in the back of the pawn shop. I'll be the guy with his trunk open.
Meet me in the back of the
Oh
pawn shop.
man. Hey, I'm pretty sure Amanda sees a lot of crazy stuff out there in downtown.
I think anywhere you go.
I think so too, except
This
up
is
here in
America,
Rio
bro.
Rancho. Yeah, but
Everything's
but
crazy. Wild West, bro. Wild West.
Rio
Shit,
Rancho is starting
got
to
10
get a
cities
little
where
bit
I'm
of the
at.
homeless people from Albuquerque, so that's kind of
Mhm.
like that's not good.
Well, that's where where I live too in Rio Rancho, and me and my son will go to Target sometimes because that's my favorite store. And I saw this couple walking out with a basket full of stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm paying for all this stuff, and they're walking out with this huge basket. But then the cops caught them when we were out, so I was like, okay, as long as they didn't get anything for free, I'm good.
Right?
Right?
It's not cool, man.
Shit, they
Target?
called this clothesline for
It's
free.
the Rio Rancho Target
The
next
Rio
to
Rancho.
Albertsons.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, that Target is crazy. There's always cops there. Every time I drive by there to go home, there's cops. Always. So yeah, I don't know.
Seems a little racist, Roberto.
Not being racist. Uh,
You know how I feel
oh
about cops,
shit.
bro.
I fingered RoboCop.
That is the grossest sound ever.
Oh shit, Amanda. Other than going to school and training, what do you like to do for fun?
Right now, I don't have a lot of time for fun. So, honestly, I like to just hang out with my son and my dogs. I'll go watch fights with my friends. I honestly have just been going to school and like just training, so I haven't really had the time to have hobbies yet. And it's like every time I get the chance to maybe I'm gonna go snowboarding or something for the weekend, something comes up where I can't go. So it's just like the timing right now, it's not a whole lot of fun. It's a lot of work.
Do you fight full time?
I train consistently just because it does a lot for like I want to say my mental health, and honestly like I don't know what it is about punching people and getting punched back in the face that just like it everybody's like
Therapy.
you're so happy. It's like I get to take out my anger or I get to let loose like every day. So there really shouldn't be any reason I'm mad.
Shoot, I used to do Muay Thai. It was like a stress reliever. It didn't matter if I got kicked or if I kicked somebody. If I
Mhm.
punched somebody or I took a
Right?
punch, it was like stress relief.
It's awesome.
Really? Well, I don't know. I think it teaches you like almost a lot about yourself. Like it's cool to learn new things and then be able to go with somebody like maybe more experienced than you and like you get to test what you actually know and like where you I guess stand up next to them. I don't know how to
Hmm.
word it,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think fighting's really done a lot to me because I could have easily just been one of like an alcoholic or just like I was a really bad wannabe gangster in high school. Like my mom sent me to live with my uncle, my dad, my grandma. She threw away all
In
my
East
red
Philadelphia,
clothes.
born and raised.
And so fighting has honestly done a lot for me because I'll tell you what, my grandma took me to that JoJo and that little 110-pound girl. She humbled me real quick. And so Amanda Orto, I'm always thankful for her.
So when you're in training, what does a typical day look like?
So Monday through Thursday are like my main training days, and then I'll get to like run and go to a class on the evenings. But on Mondays, I'll get up and I'll do homework, get my son into school. I'll go to strength and conditioning, come back and do homework. My son will get home, I'll get us fed. We'll head to the gym I'll do the MMA classes still just because I have teammates fighting, and so if they need a little person, I have to be there to help them because they in return help me. So I'll do the MMA class and then I'll do the boxing class. And then that's pretty much what my whole week looks like. On Tuesdays, I have like a class that I have to go to in person, and then I'll be back in the gym at night. So that's
Wow.
what I do pretty much a majority of my life. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll find me at the Range Cafe.
That's a
Oh,
lot to sacrifice, man. A lot to sacrifice time. A lot of people don't really invest their time that wisely. They really
Well, I
don't.
think I hadn't put myself first in a really like in a long time, and I finally told myself if this is really what you want to do, then you need to focus on what you're doing and just get it done, and like it's going to get boring, but if you stay consistent, there's going to be a payoff in the end. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but 5 years from now, I might be exactly where I want to be.
yeah. Where do you want to be?
Right now my main goal is just to kind of even out my records. I think after I evened out my record, I would probably want to finish nursing school, but I honestly just would like to get my records even so I could experience fighting at that next level. Like I've been training 10 years. I've worked with some of the best fighters here in Albuquerque, I think, because I've floated around from gym to gym, and then I came back to fit where I felt like the coaching was probably the best for suited for me. But I would like to get to that next level eventually, like I said.
Nice. Um, yeah, no, that's a good plan. You mentioned the Range Cafe. Man, they got some good food.
Oh, I know. I'm already planning like so I'll go fight, make weight, win my fight, and then Monday morning I'm going to get a country fried steak and a blue
Oh
corn
yeah.
pancake. Well,
Yes.
so this is like the best part about the Range Cafe's country fried steaks is they're breaded to order, and I want to say they have like a little bit of blue corn in them. But they do the blue corn pancakes with that, with pinon and blueberries, and those two things together are like
That sounds
my
good.
favorite meal. It
That
might
sounds
last me 2
amazing.
days, but it's gonna be good.
2
Rudy,
days. I will
Rudy,
smash that.
whenever you come down to Albuquerque, bro, I'm gonna take you to the Range Cafe. It's just down the road
Hey,
from
y'all
where I
know
live.
I'm
and
320 pounds, and y'all talking about food, boy.
He's gonna
Boy,
have
look
to
here.
bring all of you there.
Yeah,
And
Joey's
invite
8
all of
feet
you out
tall.
because that's the spot.
Yeah, we'll go on a weekend so that way we can see you.
That would be perfect.
I'll fly out on a
Right on.
Friday. I'll leave on Sunday.
There you go.
Just feed me.
Y'all have any more for Miss Amanda here?
Yeah. Who was your biggest influence when you got into fighting?
My biggest influence, like I don't know that anybody like really made me want to fight, but I think my grandma had a lot to do with it just because I lived with her my senior year, and I had expressed like for the longest time that I wanted to do boxing, probably since I was 15 or 16. I honestly think if I would have been put into sports when I was around that age, I probably would have caused a lot less trouble for my parents. But they were like, boxing's not for girls, fighting's not for girls. And then I moved with my grandma. My grandma was like, all right, you think you're tough? Let's go. And she put me in there, and she would work with me on footwork. She goes to a majority of my fights, as many as she can now. So I want to say my grandma's been like my biggest supporter and like the person who's like, well, if this is what you want to do, Hita, then you're gonna have to work for it. But I'll be here to cheer you on.
That's awesome, man.
That's
That's great to
amazing.
hear.
Yeah, that's awesome that your grandma's still around and still trying to go and watch you fight. I mean, all these years, that's amazing. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
she's a feisty little woman, so I want to say I get a lot of my personality from her, but she's been a great influence. Honestly, her and my mom have just been like a big support system for a majority of my life. So I think my mom's like the level head of me, but my grandma's like, okay, you got dreams, go for it.
Hell yeah, that's
Are
awesome.
you and your baby daddy still together?
No.
You ever threaten him? Like, I'll beat your ass.
Well, so he's a
My
professional
child
fighter
support better
too.
be on Friday, cuz.
He's a professional fighter too, is the funny part about it. So
I'm
my
sorry, I
son's like
take that
super
back. Don't hit me.
familiar with the with the gym scene, but it's funny because I think after one of his fights, one of his tooth got loose. And so like for the longest time when we were still together, I used to tease him and tell him, "Do you want me to knock out another one of your teeth?"
Damn it. And
Oh,
that would
Mr.
get him
Loose
salty,
Gums.
huh?
Oh,
Why'd
Loose
you have to
Gums.
go there? Oh, women know how to push your buttons, man. Oh my God. And they could do these. You win a fight any day.
Ay, Amanda.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm very sensitive about that. You know that, baby. You know. I don't like
Well,
that. I don't like.
evened out.
I don't play games. I don't play games with you. I don't play games like that.
What
I'll
were you
be
gonna say,
threatening to
Amanda?
I'll be
I
threatening
was
to tell
like,
all
I
the
think
damn
I
weak
still tease
spots.
him about it sometimes. Like if we're talking about something and he kind of, we'll joke around every once in a while when we do talk because we do have Anthony, so we try to keep
Yeah.
it as cordial as possible. But if he says something to me, I always tell him, "Do you want me to knock out one of your other teeth?"
That's dirty,
That's
man. I
funny.
like it. I love it.
Oh man, that's great.
Hey, so
Uh,
did you happen to watch the this past weekend's UFC 299 event? At least the main event or
No, I
highlights?
did not get to. I just kind of watched the prelims because that's what I had access to me. But I did have my son this last weekend, and like 9 o'clock, we're ready
Yeah.
for bed. So we didn't make it to that card. The last fight card I watched was with Ilya Tapora
oh,
and
yeah.
That was good. And Volk.
yeah, and I was like, well, he's badass. I just kind of knew that was going to happen. I didn't know how it was going to happen because you heard the commentators, they're all, Volk's really laying it on him. Volk's really laying it on him. And I'm like, dude, this guy isn't even flinching. Just wait, just wait.
I'm
And
the
then
only
literally 30
one
seconds
that
later, it was
called
like,
for him to
boom.
win.
Right?
So
I was the
Yeah.
only one that called for him to win that fight.
would you make fun of Ilya Taporia's chipped tooth?
If he had a chipped tooth, if that was my boyfriend, oh yeah.
What's up, Snaggles?
I was like, if you can't like have that kind of joking around like with your significant other, then I feel bad for you. Like, I don't know.
That is true. Yeah,
Hey, you
my
know,
wife picks on me all the
Deep,
time.
Isaac,
Oh,
Ike,
Isaac
man,
Ballyfag.
he embraced his no tooth, his missing tooth. Looks good on him.
Well, I don't think I'm ready to lose my teeth yet. So
Oh,
I'm
me
not
No,
neither.
gonna go there.
no,
I was like,
No,
I'm
no.
not ready to lose mine yet.
Hell no, them things are straight and white as can be.
I don't want to lose
I'd
my
have,
teeth.
if I was you, I'd have me a good old mouth guard.
Yeah, damage control has been taking care of my teeth for a while, and that's one thing. Like, my mom doesn't really like me fighting, but she told me that she spent a lot of money on my teeth because I had braces twice. So I got to take care of my teeth. Mom's orders.
There you go.
I
Hell
hated
yeah.
braces. Oh God, it's the worst experience ever. Growing
Oh
up as
yeah.
a kid.
Well, the first fist fight I ever got into, I actually had braces on, and it was at a
Oh, and then
park
your
here in
lips
Rio
get
Rancho.
stuck to the braces.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
so
that's
I
the
was on
worst.
top of this girl, punched her, and I was beating her up. And then she like kicked her foot up and rolled up, but my bracket got stuck
Oh,
and it ripped the whole inside of my mouth. And then she got on top of me and dug her nails in me. So
oh.
I didn't wear makeup or
Bitch.
anything. I still don't wear
Right?
makeup. So I went to school like looking really beat up, and she didn't look beat up. So I was kind of upset about it, but
Hell,
now
you're
it's
fighting a
okay.
damn tiger.
Oh
Yeah, she
God,
got me in
I
my
think my
eye pretty
daughter's gonna be
good.
like that. She's gonna like to fight. That's all she sees is daddy watching fights all the time.
Same here.
Right.
Mine just turned 7.
I don't think that's a bad thing though. That's gonna
No,
keep the boys away for you guys.
Hell no, I hype her up.
that's good.
I
I will
tell her
hype
all the
her up.
time. Somebody talking shit, kick him on the inside leg. Bop!
On the inside leg.
Inside leg kick for days.
Yeah, buddy. Oh shit. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate you jumping on our show. Um, before we let you go, if you want to have any, give a shout out to any of your sponsors or to anybody you want, go for it.
Where
Just
anybody
thanks
can
for
find you, your
having
Instagram,
me.
all that.
It was nice meeting you guys. Shout out to my whole team at Fit NHB. Thank you to my coaches, Arlene, Tom, and JJ for always looking out for me. And we're ready to get this win next week.
Hell yeah. Right on. Well, Amanda, thank you so much. We
What's
will
your
be rooting for
Instagram?
you. Oh yeah. Shout out your social medias, girl.
Oh, so my social media is gonna be Mandy_LVT.
Awesome. Right on.
MADI or Y?
MANDY
Y _
LVT.
You got yourself another follower.
Found it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, Amanda, we are going to be rooting for you for next weekend. I know you got everybody here in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho area
Bruh, she is tatted
supporting.
up.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bruh. Bruh. I'm so sorry I'm 30 minutes late. Bruh.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
it was a
If you ever
pleasure.
want to come to Jacksonville and train, holler at your boy.
I will. Thank you guys so much for having me. I hope you all enjoy your night.
Thanks,
Hey, you too,
Amanda.
Amanda. Have a great one.
Good luck.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Peace. Fucking Jay. I can't believe you did that, bro.
Oh, her kid's cute.
Oh,
He looks
dude,
like-
her kid is
He looks
amazing.
like my
dude.
kid. He looks like my son Gibson. Little glasses.
Like the guitar?
Yeah, Gibson the guitar. That's what he's named after.
Oh.
Nice.
Does he play the guitar?
Say what?
Does he play the guitar?
No, not yet.
That's a darn shame.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get into the next segment. outside the cage news. Cue it up, Rudy.
Bro, how about that weird fucking guy sending
Right?
that weird message? Isn't that weird?
Outside the Cage News.
Well, just like David used to say, there's always news outside the cage news. There's a lot of stuff that's happening out there in the world of Earth. And fellas, let's talk about that comment that we had during our interview. What the hell?
I don't know. It was bizarre, bro. I think it's a psyop. I think everything's a psyop. I think you're a fucking psyop. You're a fucking psyop. You're a fucking psyop. The only
We're
one that
all
wasn't a
sus.
psyop, and it's probably not even a part of this, wasn't even aware she's in a psyop, was Amanda, dude. But if it wasn't
Right?
for you just bringing this up right now, I wouldn't even know that we're in an alternate reality. You know, we didn't just witness UFC 299 last weekend. That didn't happen. That was a psyop. I don't care what you say, bro.
Bro, on a serious note, Mark Coleman is a hero.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
dude.
so
And
let's jump
he
into
is
that.
awake and talking.
Yeah, let's jump into that because that was going to be part of the outside the cage news. Mark Coleman, what a fucking hero, man! This guy went and just it sucks that he lost his dog, and he could have lost his life trying to save his dog. But what is it been like 3 days after the incident, and he's up and awake and talking and embracing his daughters, and I mean, like, dude. Not a lot of people would be doing what he's doing right now after what he went through.
Right.
So yeah, that's God.
And I saw the photo.
For those of you who don't know, his parents' house lit on fire, right? And he saved them, and he couldn't get the dog out.
Yeah, he
passed out, bro.
He got them both out. He carried them both out.
Yeah,
he went back in the house to get the family dog, and
he was recovering from a hip surgery, bro. He had a recent hip surgery, and that dude is
that why he was there?
Hardcore. I think so, man. But he had a recent hip surgery, and to be able to get his parents out. I wonder how long he was even in there, man, inhaling that shit. But yeah, bro. I mean, everybody was talking about Mark Coleman. Everybody. I'm glad
I saw that picture with all the tubes and stuff down his throat. I was like, oh, this ain't good.
Yeah, dude. It's horrible.
Yeah, when Emmett published the article at the website, and I saw that photo, I was like, holy shit. This is some serious stuff. But fuck, man, this guy's he just has no quit in him. He's like fucking Terminator, man. This guy is just coming back and like nothing ever happened.
It's pretty badass.
We love you, Mark Coleman.
Hell yeah, we do. He's actually a friend of the show. I mean, once in a great while, he'll pop up on the comments and start, commenting on our show. And but yeah, Mark, we're glad that you're doing, like they say, fantastic. So
yeah, but I'm gonna make you cry, Roberto.
Oh no. Oh my God.
I'm the happiest man in the world. I swear to God, I'm so lucky. I can't believe my parents are alive. You should be here. I had to make the decision once. Because I got out of my room and went to the door and it was already horrible. I couldn't breathe. I almost had to go outside. And I went back and got him. I can't believe it. I got him, but I couldn't find him.
Damn, dude. That's
horrible. Tug at your heartstrings.
Right?
Oh, dude. I mean, yeah, golly. I don't know how many times I've seen that video and it still gets me, man. But yeah, I'm just glad and happy, and I think that everybody in the MMA community is cheering him on and sending the good vibes and prayers to him, to his family, and You know.
Oh damn, dude! His dog Hammer, man. Hammer was the one who woke him up and alerted him to the fire, and he didn't make it.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, Hammer's the hero.
Hammer's the
Yeah.
hero. Yeah, he is for sure the hero. Mark Coleman is just a man. You know, to be able to save his parents. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm just happy that he's alive and well. His parents are alive. Like I said, it sucks that his dog had to, suffer and die. But if it wasn't for him, I don't think any of them would be alive right now. So, yes,
Heal up, Mark.
sir.
Heal up, Mark. We
We
love you,
do.
Mark.
We do. We do. He's got the family has a GoFundMe for him, so you can find it on my wall and at the website. So if anybody wants to donate, to help out the Coleman family, go ahead and and donate. So, and I hope the UFC can contribute something. All right. What else do we have on docket for the outside the cage news?
You tell me, bro.
How with that Jake Paul Mike Tyson crap? What the hell is that all about? What the friggin' hell is that all about? Come on. The special rules I'm hearing about. Jake Paul wears headgear and Tyson doesn't. Like what the?
What?
Yeah,
I heard both. I heard
Nah,
both of
that's
them are
not
wearing
gonna happen.
headgear and 18-ounce
I heard
gloves.
Jake's only wearing headgear.
This is
Like,
dumb.
what? It's
No, if it's gonna be a boxing match, make it a boxing match. No,
apparently
was
they're trying to
just
see
gonna
if
say-
they're trying to
headgear,
get it
no
to be like an
glove.
actual pro one, but apparently it might be an exhibition. So it's like, what the hell is this crap?
I want to see them bare knuckle.
Oh,
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul
That's
bare knuckle
I got
fighting.
$1,000 on
Elbows,
Tyson.
elbows allowed.
I got
elbows
Tyson.
allowed.
Yes. Oh no, no elbows.
Yeah, dirty boxing, baby. Let's go.
Body blows only. Body blows
Right?
only. Who goes down?
Let's go.
You got a coin flip just like you do on slap fighting. See who gets the first punch.
Must be so
Oh shit. During the Saturday's event, Joanna Jędrzejczyk was named in the UFC Hall of Fame, the class of 2024. So, congrats to her.
well deserved.
Yep, well deserved. And then also Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko are going to be the next coaches of the Ultimate Fighter season 32. What are you guys' thoughts on that? We all know that, when you become coaches,
We all
you're more
win.
likely going to be exactly.
We get to see Valentina every week. Sign me
And
up.
Alexa Grasso.
And her funny little dance.
Valentina's funny dance.
Yeah. I want to see
The
a
whole
guy
team's
do
gonna be doing
that.
the fucking dance. Watch. The whole
I
team's
want
gonna be doing
to. I
the
want to
dance
see
on
a
the
guy
show.
do that, like Yuri Prochaska. I want to see him do. Does he do that little weird dance like that?
Oh my
He
god.
does something, bro. He
He
does
does
some
some type
sort
of
of
weird
dance.
dance, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does some little weird dance too, doesn't he?
Yep, he sure does.
So,
Speaking of the boxing, we after Seniesa Estrada has her boxing match, probably like maybe 3 weeks after, we're probably going to be having her on our show. So I'm trying
nice.
to work that out. Yeah. You know, I don't know who Seniesa Estrada is. Go look her up. She's a fucking badass.
Speaking of boxing, but
Yes, sir.
Francis.
Yeah, let's get into that topic. Francis Ngannou. He met his maker.
Told you.
You know
Told
what?
you guys.
I'll be the first
Rudy
one to say,
called it.
Rudy, you were right. I was wrong. I followed the way he lasted against Fury. I kind of followed that little bit of overconfidence in him, and I gave him the puncher's chance because of what Ruiz did to AJ back in the day. So I was a little bit, foolish, and I'll admit that I was wrong.
I think
You were
a
right.
lot of people failed to realize that first fight that he had against Fury, he wasn't even taking it serious, bro. It
No.
was an exhibition, you know what I mean? And he got embarrassed. And and it is what it is. It was a good fight. I agree with the decision, but yeah, man, this other cat, he just walked through him, bro. He walked through him. Like I said last week's show, he's looking at this guy like, dude, he's gonna take everything that I work for and try to make a name off of me. I'm gonna show him what the fuck is up. They don't
Dude,
call it
he was
sweet science for
pissed.
nothing. He was just
He was
laying into him,
pissed, bro.
He took
Laying
his
into him,
puncher's chance away. Is
knocked
what
him
he
out.
did.
Holy shit, that was
I watched
insane.
I watched a few reels on it, people's different perspective, and talk about how Joshua was reading his feints, and anytime that he would throw a feint, how Francis would like swat at his jabs. He's like, that is, that's not how you're supposed to defend a jab, and he cleaned his fucking clock, dude.
Yeah, he did.
Let's see, sharing off of Dan Henderson's page. Come on, I want to play.
Dan Henderson got that.
Look at him. He folded him, bro. He folded him.
Right?
Oh,
you heard all that sound.
That was the first knockdown.
That was in the first round.
Yep.
You know, Fury was just looking at him saying, "You shouldn't have been talking shit."
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. He talked a lot of shit, bro.
Oh,
Folded him. Oh my God! Here's another angle. Oh my God!
Bro, they had that baseline set up to play when he knocked him out.
Bro,
yes.
They went straight techno mode.
It's like, I don't know, man. To me, it looked like he felt disrespected, man. And he let him have it. He paid for it dearly and severely.
Yeah. And in Ngannou, he comes up and he's like, I didn't even feel the punch.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what he said in the presser. He's like, I never even felt the punch.
Chance went up the fucking window. That's what happened.
Out cold.
He felt that punch.
I don't know, man.
He probably felt it the next day.
All Francis really has is his power. You take that away, he's not that good.
Do you think Ngannou would have fought differently had Tyson been in his corner?
Forever. I'm not an Ngannou fan. I'm not. I didn't like seeing that happen to him, dude. I was genuinely concerned. Like, what the fuck? I didn't want to see him get folded like that, bro.
PFL must have shot their fucking pants that night, eh?
Cold-blooded, bro. Cold-blooded. Just dude went in there and marked him. And wow. I don't know, man. What do you think? How do you think Ngannou bounces back? He's got an MMA fight. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him, going into that fight. How do you think he comes back, bro?
Well, I mean, it is MMA. That's his realm. That's his world. But he's
also fighting a fucking giant.
That's what I was gonna say. He is fighting a giant, bro. Like,
he is fighting a fucking man.
Yep.
This guy. I mean, he might not be as like jacked as Ngannou, but Jesus Christ, dude, this guy is fucking powerful. He is powerful.
You tell me that dude didn't watch that damn boxing match? Like,
he did.
He looks like Yao Ming on steroids. If Yao Ming and Gabby Garcia had a baby,
oh my God,
it would be him. It's true.
It is true,
dude. Ngannou getting folded, bro. I didn't think it was going to happen that quick, but I knew he was going to get beat down. Dude, that just told me this guy felt so disrespected, and you let him have it, bro, in front of millions, in front of the Saudis, bro. Like, I wonder how many people had money on Ngannou, man.
Oh, dude, lots.
There's a clip where Ngannou gets that part where he gets knocked out, and you see some of the Saudis in the front just with the straight face, like, fuck, a lot of money. I just lost millions
over his ass.
and now you better go in, and you got all this pressure to do good in the PFL. If not, I mean, you're just I don't know what I said it was going to be. It wasn't going to be what everybody expected. He's going to be rich beyond his dreams.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But who
He's
wins
made
here?
30 million in the past 2 fights.
Yeah,
He
30
made
million.
more money than a lot of the rosters of the UFC has ever
the
made.
PFL's going to want to return on their investment. So far, I don't know, man. He's one for one.
I think they said in 7 years or something like that he was with the UFC, he only made like 13 million.
Yeah.
And he made 30 million in 2 fights.
Hey,
in
but
2 fights.
hats off to him, bro.
Good
make
for
that
him.
money, but just don't go in there and disrespect these boxers that put in they put in like their lives, bro. They've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
And
I
don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the shit he was talking was, just to sell the fight.
I hope so.
But like you said, I wasn't expecting him to get knocked out. I was expecting, maybe a decision win for Joshua. He was going to go all the rounds and, he was going to outscore him just because, boxing's pretty fucking boring to me. But boxing needed that. Boxing needed to see what heavyweights can do.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I mean, I'll be inclined to watch the next Joshua fight.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to watch the next Joshua fight.
I'm telling you, man, that last fight, the end of the year, his last fight, it was on New Year's Day. It was a huge card. Man, he just looked like a beast.
Right.
And then when they kind of pushed that Ngannou fight on him, I could sense it. He did not like it from the get-go. He liked the money, but there's more to it than just money, and he definitely let us know that.
Yeah. In the comments, Anthony Gomez, he says, "How could anybody put money on Francis against a professional boxer?"
Because they thought he did well against an out of shape Tyson Fury, and again, not making excuses for him. I mean, well, whatever. I am.
Well, another PFL fighter fought and made his debut last weekend, MVP. I know we touched a little bit about that card before Amanda jumped on, but yeah, I mean, we all have seen MVP fight. We all know what he can do. We did our predictions last weekend for that card, and we were talking good things about Michael. What are you guys' thoughts on how he performed against a game of fighter in Kevin Holland?
All I know is that dude is going to be a menace at welterweight.
Yeah, he is.
Bro, there's going to be so many fighters that are not going to know how to handle his style of fighting.
Dude, he is so
fucking awkward.
It's like it's awkward as hell.
He is.
He's charismatic as hell.
Mhm.
Like he's elusive, and that bitch will hit you with something like he did that damn spinning elbow towards the end of each round.
Yeah.
And he was so slick with it.
Bro, you didn't
Slick Willie.
he didn't telegraph it. He didn't,
Nope.
It was just amazing to watch. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people that are huge UFC fans and that's all they watch. They see this guy come in and not know who he is. Trust me, they're gonna know who he is. You don't follow MVP.
There's a saying in the South. He's slicker than owl shit, or slicker than goose shit, and that is him.
Yeah.
Because Kevin is not a slouch.
No.
At all.
Nope.
And like once he got him on the ground, like I think it was the first round he got him on the ground. I told my wife, I was like, "Welcome to the UFC, bitch," because he went to fucking hammering on him, right? And I was like, "All right, we're gonna see what he can do." I'll be able to fucker didn't get up. I was like, "Shit, you're supposed to hold him down, Kevin."
Yeah, no.
After that first round, when Kevin goes back to the corner, his eyes are big as fucking saucer plates. He's like, he's fucking faster than we thought he was.
Yeah. Of course he is. MVP is a fucking slick ass fast fighter, and man, I was so glad that he did his little dance move in the cage because that's what he would do in Bellator.
He seemed a little more relaxed once that he won, bro. You know, he's like
Yeah.
Oh
getting that
yeah,
getting that first win in the UFC. That was a lot on his plate too, man. Having to come in
yep,
and beat a guy like Kevin Holland, main eventing,
yeah.
and he
Good for
delivered,
him.
bro. He fucking delivered. And yeah, man, I think we're gonna see a more outspoken MVP going forward now that he knows he can hang with the UFC babies.
Oh, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah, because he was kicking puppies in Bellator.
Did y'all see
Hands.
what Kevin Holland said? He's all, "Yep, I got beat by a Bellator guy."
Oh damn!
Yeah. I don't know if he tweeted it or somewhere on social media, but that's what he put. He's like, "Yeah, I got beat by a Bellator guy." So,
Yeah, but he was one of the best guys Bellator had.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So welcome to the UFC MVP, and we can't wait
Yeah.
for the next fight. Speaking of fighting in the UFC, we have a UFC event coming up this weekend. Let's go ahead and grade that fight card. It's UFC Fight Night Tuivasa versus Tybura. The fight card is trash. It's garbage. I fucking hate it. I don't like
Oh
it.
damn!
I'm
Wow.
gonna give it a big fat 0.
I don't know, man. Fights like this, they're fun when you're degenerate and
Are you talking about the
you like
fight
to bet.
card? About this fight
No,
Talk about
post?
the fight poster.
Okay.
Oh, I
I
like
Wow.
it.
don't. I don't.
Gives me a
Gives me an
Trapper
underwater
Keeper
vibe.
vibe. Do you remember those things,
Gives
dude?
me underwater.
Trapper Keepers from the
You
80s.
Right?
put it in front of you so nobody can copy your homework.
Yeah, it looks like a Saved by the Bell kind of poster. Like
Right?
is this AC Slater and who's the other guy?
Zach
Zach
Morris.
Morris.
Zach Morris.
Zach Morris is
Yeah.
trash. I remember those posters you put up
Yeah.
all the time, Rudy. That shit
It's a
used to make
poster
me
for
laugh my
the
ass off.
Saved by the Bell, the elder years. They've got no
Retirement years.
Well, they
Oh,
definitely photoshopped old Tuivasa's belly.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
yeah,
interested in
dude.
this event because I think there's money to be made.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
gold in them there hills.
Yes,
But the
sir.
fight poster, I like it, man. I dig it. I'm gonna give it a
Mm,
7.
ooh. I'm
I'll give
giving
it a
it a
6.5.
0.
I give it a 5.
0. 0. David would probably give it a -3.
I like it.
Right?
It looks like King Kong versus Godzilla, you know, and they're looking deep into each other's eyes.
It looks like a
It's
something
electric.
part of like the Flash Gordon.
Nah, not Flash Gordon, bro. Speaking of Flash Gordon, it's Emperor Ming over here.
Fucking hospital for ring shit.
Center of the universe. Oh shit. All right, well let's get on it. Rudy, let's start it off with the first fight, bro.
Okay, so the first fight, Charalampos Gregorio versus Chad and Helliger. Yeah, man.
Easy win for Mr. Charalampos.
Mhm.
You think
Man,
so?
I
That's
think
a-
so, bro. I think he's gonna win, man. There's just no. I mean, he is coming out of the Contender Series. He won at Combat FC. He fought for Cage Fury. I mean, those cats in these organizations are not they're not slouches, man, and they're pretty good fighters. And you know, he's got 4 wins under his belt coming into the UFC, making his debut. Um, but you got Mr. Chad over here losing his last 2 fights.
Yeah, I
So
mean it's been a meat grinder lately for some of these guys in the
yeah, bro.
UFC that have been on the skids. And I think
I've
this is
never
going to
heard
be
of
another.
either one of these guys. So
Yeah,
good
this
luck
is
to
going to
both
be
of them.
a good debut for Gregorio. He's going to probably
Hmm.
give Helliger his pink slip. So I
I think
think I'm
so. I
going
mean,
the
I
favorite,
think
minus 205 favorite, plus 170 underdog for Helliger.
yeah, especially because he's Canadian. I think that's why he's gonna lose.
Damn.
Because Canada sucks.
He would bleed maple
Wow.
syrup.
Both y'all can fuck right off, straight up. Fuck you and fuck you, eh?
What's this
I
about?
don't know. What are you talking about?
What is this? What are you
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Don't make me
eh?
threaten you with my Canada Dry.
Don't make me sick my moose on you, eh?
No, I'll just fucking do the Cobra chickens on you. Fuck that. The Cobra chickens.
Cobra
Cobra
chicken.
chicken.
Slap me with the Canadian bacon.
Pieces.
Well, I have Charalampos winning as
Yeah.
a decision.
Yeah, I'm going Charalampos decision.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Thiago Moises versus Mitch Ramirez. Thiago Moises lost his last fight against Benoit Saint-Denis. Got his ass beat.
Yeah, he
Mitch
did.
Ramirez won his last fight in LFA,
Mhm,
making his UFC
mhm.
debut.
Mm-hmm.
Previous Contender Series loser. Yeah, but I don't know, man. This is an interesting fight for both of these guys. I wouldn't know. It's a coin flip, man. I think
Yeah,
a lot of
it
people
is
are
gonna
picking
be.
Moistus. I'm going to go with the guy that's had a lot of fights in the UFC, Thiago Moistus.
Moistus.
He's
Yeah, I'm gonna go
probably
for
going to go out there
Moistus.
and sub this dude.
Yeah.
Either sub him or knock him out,
I
because
mean, most of his wins are like sub, man. You're
yeah,
gonna knock this
yeah.
fool out or sub him, and that's not gonna happen. Sorry, Mitch.
Yep. I'm going Moistus submission win round 2.
Moist.
Yeah, he's a minus 375 favorite, plus 290 underdog for Mitch. For Mitch Ramirez is the underdog. Wow, good odds, man.
Hell yeah, good money making right here.
I was like, that's if you got an extra $100, just throw it on Mitch and see what it'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Next up, we got Corey McKenna versus Jacqueline Amarim. Corey McKenna winning her last 2 fights. Jacqueline Amarim won her last fight against Conejo Reese, which isn't really, I don't know,
It's
man.
not
That's
really
nothing to
like
brag about.
nothing to brag about. No, Corey McKenna, dude. She's from Wales. She's this chick is tough, man. She is very tough, very slick on the ground as well. I'm gonna pick her winning a submission. I think she's got a chance to submit Jacqueline. I'm gonna say
think
the
so?
second round.
I got
I think so,
Jacqueline.
bro.
Yeah, it's a very, very close, man. Minus 180 favorite, Corey McKenna, Jacqueline Amarim, plus 150 underdog. Definitely gonna go with Corey McKenna. A lot of the favorites are gonna win this
Yeah.
event.
Yeah. Next up,
Yeah, next up, Josh Coulibaly versus Danny Silva. Josh
boom.
Coulibaly lost his last fight, and Danny Silva was probably one of the best fights I've seen in a while, bro. Contender Series against Angel Pacheco.
Yeah, dude, this guy's a beast. And if you'd never seen him fight in LFA, go watch his past fights. This guy is a badass.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun fight,
Who,
man.
Danny Silva?
Yeah.
Yep.
Has
And
the
so-
Contender Series started back up yet?
No, not yet.
I love that show.
I know, right? I think it's better than Tough.
Yes.
You know what? It's not better than Power Slap.
All right. Who do you have, Mark?
I can't even see the names right now.
Well, there's
Can't see
Danny
the name.
Silva or
Open
Josh
your eyes.
Coulibaly.
Josh Coulibaly.
Coulibaly, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going Josh Coulibaly, bro. I think experience wins this. This dude's a hitter, bro. Before his last
He
fight,
is.
he lost to Lerone Murphy, but he was putting dudes away. Yeah, I think Josh Coulibaly could get this done, probably by decision.
I got Danny Silva.
I got Danny Silva by decision, man. He might sneak in. I think he might be able to sneak in. Well, I don't know.
A crescent,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with
somersault kick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Silva decision.
A Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Yeah, man, he's a plus 150 underdog, so definitely a solid a solid bet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Silva, but I'm gonna go with experience.
Speaking
Next
of
up, we got
experience,
Odie Osborne versus Jafel Filo. Odie Osborne, lost his last fight against Asuel
Mhm.
Mabayev rear naked. Jafel Filo won his last fight against Daniel Barres. I don't know who that is. And he lost to Muhammad Mukayev. This dude, oh yeah, I remember that. That was a real fast one.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
This one, yeah.
There's a lot of these fights where I'm just like, I don't know. They're kind of close.
Coin toss.
Yeah.
Coin flip.
If everybody's saying Filo's going to submit Odie Osborne, I don't know about all that.
I
Submit
got Osborne.
Osborne? I don't think so. I don't think he'll be able to submit him.
No, I got Osborne by KO late.
Unless they know something that we don't. Well, do you know why they're picking him as a that's probably going to be able to submit him? Because he's from Brazil.
That should have
You know,
nothing to do with it. That is
Right?
racist.
I know, but
That's
those
stereotyping. That's stereotyping. That's wrong.
I don't care, and I'm proud of it.
You can't stereotype.
You can't do that, dude.
I'm going to.
It's against the rules.
Well, I'm picking Rafael Filao El Pastor. But I'm not going to pick him as a submission or KO. It's going to be by decision.
I'm going to go by decision as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josiane Nunez versus Chelsea Chandler.
I don't know these dudes.
Man. I don't know these dudes. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Josiane, just not very impressive to me.
She hasn't lost her last 5 fights.
I'm going with Joseph Nunez because he hasn't. I mean, he's got all green dot.
All green dots. That's a good reason, man. That's a good reason. Josiane Nunez.
Old Chase Chandler there. He's sitting on 1 loss. So
yeah, Norma Dumont,
the undefeated dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. 5'8" against 5'2".
Shawty.
Man, I'm gonna go with the dog, man.
Me too.
I'm going for like something crazy.
You going for the American Pit Bull?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The good old rusty trombone.
All right, Chase, I see
you. All right. Next.
I see you fixed your software because your mic sounds way better.
Oh yeah.
We got Mike Davis versus Nathan Levy.
Bro, is that a real pick?
Yeah, I'm going Mike Davis. Nathan Levy's kind of boring, bro. All his fights are decision.
He is. I mean, the last 2 fights of Mike Davis have been by decision, but this guy is no slouch, man. And Mr. Lethal over here, he ain't that lethal, man. I think Beast Boy is going to put a hurt in him.
I don't know, bro.
I got to go with damn Mike Davis. He's damn fighting out Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, buddy. Decision win for Davis.
I don't want to be anti-Semitic, dude. So I'm going Nathan Levy by decision. It's a diversity pick.
He's got a better beard.
Oh, dude. So this next fight,
this is for the papers. This is for the walking papers.
This is for the pink slip. These guys are going to go in there and try to they're going to bring everything, and it's
and these guys are Gerald Mearshart and Brian Barberina. Gerald Mearshart lost his last 2 fights. Barberina's on a 3-fight losing skid. It just doesn't seem to be getting any easier for these guys.
No.
But yeah, man, Barberina, he's good, but does he excel at anything in particular? I know Gerald Mearshart does, and that's submitting people and choking them the fuck out.
Yep.
So I think Gerald Mearshart hangs on, and keeps his job. Probably not so
Yeah.
much for Brian Barberina. And I think he's coming up in weight, isn't he? Brian
Yeah.
Barberina?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
no,
But-
man.
But if this fight is a sandwich fight of the night, both of them are going to get the pink slip. You know, Dana
Yep.
White don't like that shit.
Maybe.
No, he does not.
What do you guys pick?
Sure.
Yeah,
Shark?
same.
Okay.
Damn.
Near
Another fight,
shark.
dude. The fight that everybody's been waiting for. Pani Kianzad versus Macy Chiasson.
Sandwich fight of the
yeah,
night.
I mean,
This is
what
no
more can you
cares.
say?
Who
What
cares?
more can you say? I'm just kidding. I'm going with the Dallas, Texas native, Macy Chiasson. Minus
Yeah,
175
same.
favorite. Yeah, I think she's gonna stomp a mud hole in her ass.
Right?
KO.
No, I don't know
KO
about all that.
third. I'm gonna say KO third round. Chiasson.
I'm just going because she's going for it because she's from Texas.
There you go.
Christian Rodriguez and Isaac Dulgarian. Man, look at these records, man.
Bro.
6-0. Came into the UFC.
10-1.
His first fight. And Christian Rodriguez, his fights usually go to decision.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think
Boring.
Dulgarian is going to come in here and
Yeah, Sir Isaac.
do something.
I think he's gonna KO Mr. Rodriguez in the third round, dude.
Midwest Choppa. You don't get a name like that for riding a Harley, right?
Nope.
Or do you?
Maybe. Where's he from? Kansas.
Is he? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
from Kansas. Kennedy and Chukwu and OSP, Open St. Peru. I don't know, man. This could be another one of those fights where if it's boring enough, whoever loses can get in a pink slip too. I think sadly it'll be OSP, man. I think his better years are past. 40 years old. Lost his last fight against Felipe Lins. And Chukwu lost his last fight too against Dustin Jacoby of all people.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think Dustin was on the verge of getting cut too, and he won that fight.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think OSP is done, dude. He's not. I remember when everybody was all, high on OSP this and that. Yeah.
Right.
They just like saying his name, bro. They just like saying his name.
I know, right? Yeah. No, I'm gonna pick Mr. Kennedy, the African Savage. He's gonna win by decision.
Dude. Did you have to call him that?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. So that's kind of messed up, Roberto.
No. Next up, we got Pooh Bear, Brian Battle.
Bro, I ain't calling no man. I ain't calling no man Pooh Bear.
Okay. The last ninja. I don't even know. What is it?
Angelusa.
Angelusa.
Yeah.
I got a fucked up thought in my head right now.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like a loose butthole.
No. he looks like Mark Coleman after they pulled him out that fire.
Oh, dude, what's wrong with you,
dude,
bro?
That's too soon, bro.
Too soon.
Too soon.
But I'm going for him. I'm going for old Lusa booty.
No, I'm going for Brian Battle, dude.
Yeah, same here. I'm going for Battle.
Me too. I'm going for Brian Battle.
Were y'all racist?
Yes, we are.
Damn, no, I'm not. Speak for yourself.
He's a damn dog.
And I said that with a straight face too.
Yeah, you did.
I know.
You also called him Pooh Bear with a straight face.
Pooh Bear. I am going for my boy Pooh Bear.
Oh my God.
I call Joey Pooh Bear.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But Brian Battle don't look like no Pooh Bear.
Yeah, Pooh Bear got the reach on him too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's gonna win. I'm gonna say by decision because I don't know if he's gonna be able to put away Mr. Last Ninja over here. So decision win.
Main event: Tai Tuivasa, Marcin Tybura. 3-fight losing skid, bro.
Dude,
Marcin Tybura lost his last one against Tom Aspinall, and he had won his last 2 fights before that.
Decision.
Yeah, he was looking good, man. And I don't know, man. Tai Tuivasa, do you think he's done? 31 years old, going up against a 38-year-old Marcin Tybura.
We're probably not gonna see. We're not gonna see a shoey at all.
Don't think so.
No.
You can't. If that
I'm
dude,
gonna say
his wins are
Tybura
all
KO
decisions,
round 3.
I'll say Tuivasa knockout in the first round.
Yep, same here.
I would like
think
to see
Bam
that.
Bam is gonna win?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Nah.
Look who he's lost to. Look who he's lost to. Look who this dude's. He's rode him out for 15 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's lost to some fucking savages.
Yeah, Tai Tuivasa,
he did.
He's a hitter, bro. He's a hitter.
He is. Yeah, he can take a hit, but
and he knows if he loses, he's done in the UFC.
Yeah.
So
nah, he's gonna go there and knock that motherfucker's head clean off.
Third round, Tybura.
Yeah, I think this is a gimme, bro. Tai Tuivasa. He's probably gonna walk off with a KO.
You might even get a walk-off KO.
My picks are locked in. Everybody that's watching and or listening, go join our Facebook group. Just look it up, Fightbook MMA. We do our Tapology picks. And if you win, you get to pick a banner. Get your name up there in the group.
So I got some questions.
What's up?
So Curtis Blades found out that he wasn't the best wrestler at heavyweight, and then comes out in the second round and sleeps old boy. And then wants Aspinall. He wants to run it back with Aspinall. What y'all think about that?
I love it.
I do too. It's a good call.
Oh yeah.
For an interim.
For an interim fight, I think that's a good call right there for an interim fight. But I think I'm gonna pick Aspinall winning that fight.
He got better hands than Blades.
Yeah, and he's a lot faster. His boxing is a lot more crispier than Blades. But Curtis, man, he's got that puncher's chance, man. That guy, he touches you, you're gonzo.
That dude would have put them hammer fists on old boy's head when he tried to shoot on him.
Bro.
He said, "No, dog, you ain't get me this second round." And bro, what about that knee from the Sugar Show?
Oh, dude. He even said during the in-ring interview, I heard something
break.
Yeah. He heard
his nose,
something break.
cheekbone, orbital, something broke.
Something broke, and it was the forehead. Because Chito Vera posted
it was his spirit.
Whatever it was, that nose was tenderoni the rest of the fight, because anytime he jabbed him or something, that head went straight down.
Yep. Yeah. It was a good event. UFC 299, I think, is a way better card than the 300. I'm not really too excited about 300 at all.
And Dustin motherfucking Poirier, boy.
What do you mean you're not excited for that one at all, bro? You have any idea who is headlining that?
Fucking great.
Come on, dude. You have any idea who's headlining that shit? Alex Pereira.
Yes.
Don't
I want to see him.
Man.
I do want to see him fight. Don't get me wrong. But I think they could have done. They think they could have done a lot better on that card.
I think he loses.
You think Pereira's gonna lose?
I'm picking Jamal Hill. Don't sleep on it now.
Oh, dude.
Man.
But how much longer do we have to get through? Look, we have this event, and then we have
4 more.
Look, Ribas versus Namajunas is the headliner. Blanchfield versus Fioro, headliner. Vittori
Who?
versus Allen.
Eh,
Pereira versus Hill.
yes. Yeah, dude, we have like what 3 or 4 fight nights before 300.
Bro, I'm excited. Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. Money Moicano going up against a badass Jalen Turner. We got Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. Jim Miller's going to be retiring. This is going to be his last fight. Davison
Yep.
Figueroa versus Cody Garbrandt to open it up. What is wrong with you, bro? Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. So
How many
Russo
former
versus
champions
Diego
is on there?
Lopez. That one is fire too. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. Aljo versus Calvin Cater. Yuri Prochaska. Alexander Rakic.
Bo Nichols
Nichols,
on there.
Coley Bundridge. Charles Overo. Sarukian. Gaethje. Holloway. Wiley Shaunan. Pereira and Hill. And you're telling me you're not excited for that?
Not yet.
My friend.
Not yet.
You.
But I will.
Bro.
Once it gets closer to 300. Fuck you.
Not a real fight fan.
Once it gets closer to 300, I'll start getting more excited. Right now, me.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man. Especially when I see what's on the horizon in the next.
We need to do a fight companion for 300, bro.
Ribas versus Namajunas. I'll watch it. But Blanchfield versus Fioro. What is that, dude? Let's see who's on here. Vicente Luke and Buckley. That's good. Weidman is fighting Bruno Silva. Interesting.
Yeah.
Kyle Nelson, our boy Kyle Nelson, friend of the show. He's fighting Bill Algeo. That's right, man. We need to get him back on here.
Yeah.
This is okay card. I don't like the headliner, but whatever.
Yeah.
They had a stat the other day when they were talking about that card, about how many former champions there were that are fighting.
Bro, check out it's hold on, man. Is this the right thing? Look, it's the Mexican Curtis Blades, bro. Don't tell me that ain't the
Damn.
Mexican Curtis Blades.
Dude, if he's got a bald spot, he's money.
Okay. What were you saying, Joey, about the stats?
Like they said there's like so many former champions fighting at 300.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of former champs fighting on that card, for sure. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I am excited for that.
No, you're not, dude. You're not.
No, you're
You're not a
hearing
fight
your
fan.
voice.
Yes, I am. I can't wait. I can't.
I wonder what's happening at 301, UFC 301 to be determined.
To be determined.
They only go
300 is the last. 300 is the last event of the UFC. They're gonna fold. They're gonna go under. Everybody's gonna sell their stock, and that's
Nicolau versus Cap.
It.
Nicolau versus Cap at 2.
Ooh,
our boy,
Nicolau?
bro. He's
Nicolau? Hell yeah.
He's gonna be headlining.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I wonder if he's gonna get paid in Bitcoin again.
Probably. We're gonna have to reach out. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if we can get him on the show. He was a fun guy to have on.
Yeah, Bitcoin's looking really good right now. So he's probably
yes, you got Bitcoin right now. You better
money.
sell.
Sell. Damn.
Sell. Because it's up there right now and it's gonna dip.
That's horrible advice, Roberto.
Sell.
No.
Trust me.
I can't trust that shit.
We got Kenny G fighting again too on that same card.
Yeah, we do.
Victor Henry.
Lord.
Joe, we have a lot of names for these fighters that are on here.
Do we?
Oh yeah. We call them by their real name.
TV.
Probably. All right, Charles. Well, that's it for tonight. Really do appreciate everybody that's watching and or listening. We really do appreciate your support.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
Amanda,
thanks for joining us tonight.
She actually she sent me a text and she said that we are hilarious. So she had fun.
Okay, let's get it straight. I'm hilarious. I'm funny. I don't know about Frenchie.
Mark
I don't know about Frenchie, but
Here's a part of the show where we ask Mark,
What's it like
he's
to be an
eating.
evil Sith Lord?
What?
What's the most Canadian thing you've ever eaten in your life?
Poutine.
Poutine. That's pretty Canadian.
That is very Canadian right there.
I thought he was going to say a woman in beaver socks.
I know.
Poutine, beaver tail. You know,
You've eaten a beaver's tail.
not. Oh my god, never mind. It's a
you're
pastry.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you
Not
always
actual beaver tail.
lying?
That's a fucking pastry.
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Fuck off, seriously, you ass.
No, but really, is it a beaver's tail? Have you eaten a beaver's tail?
It's called it's called a beaver's tail, but it's not an actual beaver's tail, you ass. Jesus
It
Christ.
isn't. So what is it?
It's a pastry.
So why don't they just call it a
And you do the
pastry?
Chocolate, strawberries, all kinds of shit on it. Powdered sugar. Fucking pastry.
So what?
Jesus
Well,
fuck.
why don't they just call it that? It's a
We
pastry.
call them
It's called a
funnel
beaver's
cakes,
tail.
dude.
It's
We
shaped
don't
like a
call them
beaver's
a
tail. That's
fucking
why.
beaver's
It's
tail.
shaped like a beaver's tail.
Oh, okay, like a funnel cake.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it's called over here? Eh?
Let me get some of that beaver ass. You got some beaver ass?
Beaver ass. Almost a
Beavers are
fried
national
beaver
fucking
ass.
animals, so shut it.
Oh, I want
Okay?
some, it's a
Man, y'all got
national
some fried
animal.
moose dick?
It's a national animal in Canada.
The beaver, yeah. We
Really?
love beavers up here. We love the beaver up here.
We love them in the South, too.
Yeah, dude. This dude's stuck in the 80s.
Unless you're from San Francisco, then you like pecker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Woodpeckers.
Woody woodpeckers.
And the Green Bay Packers.
Oh my god. Fuck the Green Bay Packers. Fuck them.
Hey, really? Really? Well, guess what? You know, Aaron Rodgers may be your vice president, so you shut your mouth.
He plays for the Jets though, so who cares? I don't give a fuck about him. He got injured the first fucking drive.
No faith.
Oh yeah, but why am I saying you're president? He's not your president.
Exactly.
You got your own. You got your own problems. You got your
Yeah,
own
he's a
problems.
douchebag. And I'll
Yeah,
say it live on Facebook.
Watch.
He's a piece of
The
shit.
Mounties.
No,
There's
it's a
Mounties
cunt.
behind you. There's Mounties behind you.
I don't give a shit.
They've come to take you away.
Man, you start seeing that red dot, bro. You better start ducking.
I don't give a fuck. He was a cunt.
Whoa.
Motherfucker.
Whoa.
What's going on in Canada, my boy?
I
Man.
don't give a shit. All of Canada hates him anyways.
I gotta get
Get
my
on the
L-
ground! Get on the ground!
I'm just being honest. No one likes him. He's a
The show
twat.
became this became the political part of the show.
So everybody in Canada is hearing him just say this. They have sophisticated AI that just censored, speech.
Probably.
Probably.
Mr. Hank over here on the comment says that Mark looks like one of the henchmen from The Golden Child.
Oh shit!
I want the knife.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Please.
He looks like Emperor Ming, man.
Fuck off.
We love you, Mark.
Burn up.
You
All
may want
right,
to get a fucking
Charles.
soundboard so bad.
Bro, it's hilarious. Get one.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. You can get the applause, the laughter.
So where do you find the WAV file for it?
Just download it. Just anywhere.
Bet.
Just find it anywhere and just upload it onto your waveboard.
I'm on it.
Yeah, man. It's
Well,
fun.
I'm out because my old lady's calling and
Yeah, no, we're about to close out the show.
it's time.
All right, y'all. It's
Boom,
time.
boom, boom.
Yep. Thank you so much for everybody watching the show and or listening. You can find us on all the streaming platforms, audio platforms. For all the combat sports news around the world, go to fightbookmma.com. Enjoy the fights this weekend. We are out.
Stay saucy and keep it funky. Peace.